My brush head just broke off. Hey guys, it's Liv here from Live Loud 72, and I am here today to show you guys a fun New Year's smoky, glittery, just kind of a fun look. Let's just get right into it. I'm gonna pull my hair back, and I'm gonna start by moisturizing. And then we are going to start by priming the eyes. I use the NYX eyeshadow base. I just use the white one because I'm pale enough to do that. So we're just gonna start there. Okay, so we're gonna be going in with the Tati Beauty palette. This palette is stunning. Not only do I love the formulas, but I mean the glitters, the metallics, and it all just, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna start with the cream shade Aura here. And I'm just gonna take the matte on a big fluffy brush. And I am just gonna set, oh, I lied. I'm gonna take the sequin color, and I'm just gonna set this base that I put down. You can do your concealer as a base, you can use an eyeshadow base, whatever works for you. But today we are gonna set it. Make sure you set it really well. So a big smoky eye, it's gonna be dark, it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna take a lot of blending. You're gonna want all the help you can get for blending, so we're gonna start by putting a base down so that the black doesn't immediately stick and then it becomes harder to blend. And then I'm gonna take Soothe, which is this light brown shade, right in the center. And I am gonna start this as my transition color. And again, we're just using the same big fluffy brush, and we're keeping it really tight in the crease and blending. And this is just like a little barely there beginning to this smoky eye. Again, so that we have a base of powder for the black to blend in with. Okay, then we're gonna go in with a more pointed, precise packing brush, and we're going straight in with the black. Sounds a little crazy. It is a little crazy, but we're gonna go straight in with this black, and always make sure you're tapping off your excess. And we're gonna do kind of a halo look. And so this black is gonna go in both the outer and inner corners. But we're gonna start by keeping it really close to the lash line. And we're gonna do this outer third, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do this inner third here. And here's the thing about smoky eyes. Go slow. If you, it's so easy to go crazy and to go further than you were planning. Go slow, go slow, go slow, go slow. And so I'm gonna take a clean blending brush, and we are just gonna start to blend this out. We're using really light and really small, like scratching motions almost. And we're just barely blending that into the brown, and I'm gonna pull it out so it's a little bit winged. And then I am blending through here. It will be covered, but it just makes it a little bit easier to make sure they're blended evenly both sides. Blending will turn the black a little gray. You just add a touch more and blend, blend, blend until you get there. Okay, so now that we have that blended out, we're gonna go in with another brush, and I'm gonna go in with this dark brown now. This dark brown to keep like further blending out the black. And again, we're keeping it really tight to the crease. We're trying not to blend too far. We're not trying to go crazy. just get the shape and blend out the black. And then I am gonna add more black. And I know it looks crazy harsh right now. Makeup's a process. Okay, so now that that is where I want it, we're gonna go back in with a smaller blending brush. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the light brown that we used as a transition color, and I'm gonna use mostly the cream shade that we used to set the eye. So doing this will lighten that brown shade that we used just a touch, and I'm gonna use that to blend this out. I'm gonna be barely putting any pressure, just scratching at this line here to blend it out and fade it into the skin. And see the difference between the two? And here's the rule with smoky eyes. If you think you've blended enough, go back and blend some more, because you probably need to. It's just with such a bold look, you really want to make sure that it is faded out and looking the way you want it to. So you don't look back at pictures from New Year's Eve and go, oh my gosh, I should have sat in front of the mirror for 10 more minutes. Okay, so now that we've blended out the shadows, it's not blended in the center yet. So what I'm gonna do is I am actually going to take a concealer brush. Okay, so it's not blended out in the middle yet, but this is where we are. I'm gonna take a concealer brush and I am going to cut out part of the center of my eye. And I'm just gonna use stamping motions. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit right there and I'm gonna look up, and that is where I'm gonna stamp this. Right through the center. Just like that. And yes, your girl needs a smaller concealer brush, but I'm not getting PR, I'm not getting all those fancy things. I'm out here doing my makeup with what I have, what I've collected over the years. It's not a lot. I'm gonna go back in with the black and blend the edges here. But really, I am not anything special. I'm just somebody who loves makeup. I love to do it. I love to teach people how to do it, because I think makeup is just such a beautiful thing. And I'm gonna keep the part of my lash line a little bit more narrow than up here. And I'm blending these to make these match because, again, I need a smaller concealer brush. But makeup is just something so transformative to me. Something that is just so, it's been so important to my growth as a person and learning to love who I am. And learning to love, like, myself. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So I'm just gonna take the brush that we blended the brown out with. Just gonna blend a little bit more up here. Just make sure everything is blended again, kind of avoiding the concealer. So I'm blending the black, and then out here, because I went a little far, pulling the brown in. Okay, so I already set my concealer on this side, but then I was looking at this palette and I had a better idea. So I am gonna go in with Poet, which is this pink row, and I'm gonna go in with this metallic shade. And the best way to get the most out of your metallics is to load up your brush, tap off the excess, and then spray it with your setting spray. This is what I use. I just got that all over my mirror, so that's just great. And then set the concealer with that. And that works even if you're not going over concealer. I just happen to be going over concealer today. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush, and we are gonna blend the black with the pink, just lightly. I'm gonna go back in with my palette, and I'm going to go in with a liner brush, actually. So I'm gonna take this liner brush and the black shade, Memory, and that is gonna go right under my lashes. So after that, I'm going to take a blending brush again, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Poet, and I'm gonna mix that with Aura, which is that cream shade, and I'm gonna blend this black out. Okay, so now we have that black blended out with a good pop of purple under the eyes, just for funsies. Now I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and that is my face done. I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender one more time and press all these powders into my skin. And I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick and mascara. Also, totally lied about mascara. I'm gonna go into glitter first. So I'm gonna go straight in with this Poet glitter. It's just a pink glitter, and I'm gonna put it over where we put Poet, right in the center. And these glitters are phenomenal. They're amazing. They're really sticky, they're tacky. You don't need a glitter base. Technically not suitable for eye use, whatever. So I'm gonna go in with this one, and I have to go in with a little bit of Aura just to brighten it up, and just go right in the center. And I am gonna go all the way up to my brow. Okay, so after the glitter, I am gonna go in with mascara now. So after my first light coat of mascara, I forgot to bronze my nose and under my lips, so I'm gonna do that. And then second light coat. Okay, so after that second coat of mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Super Lustrous The Gloss in Blissed Out. And because we did such a wild eye, I'm going kind of neutral on the lips because I want the eyes to be the center of attention. And layer number 3 of mascara. I know it sounds crazy, but if you do it in really, really light layers, layering mascara like this can give you a falsies type look. And my eyelashes are naturally curly. All my hairs are naturally curly. So, I mean, even my eyebrows curl. I have to trim them and use a brow gel. But if you want to curl your lashes, you could do it before you start putting on mascara. But if you don't want to go out and spend the money on falsies, or you're just going to use them for one day, or you just want to step up your lash game, this is the way to do it. And on this third coat, I go in and hit my bottom lashes real quick. And then setting spray. So my setting spray, I go in with a first layer and then fan it dry. I need an actual fan at Luke. And then my second layer, I start by spraying my beauty blender first, and then I press the setting spray into the skin, into the powders, into the foundation. I really press it in, get under my eyes, and then fan that dry. And there is the finished look. Do you love it? I do. I love the pop of pink, the glitter, the neutral lip. It's just like an extra, kind of a super extra, super glam makeup look to do for New Year's, the upcoming holidays, a day out grocery shopping, who knows, whatever you want it for, honestly. So, give you a little up close shot. So that is it. If there's anything else you want to see, leave it in the comments. If there's any questions you have about this look, leave it in the comments. If you love this look and are gonna recreate it, again, leave it in the comments and tag me at my Instagram. Post a pic and tag me. If you made it this far and you like what you see, you want to see me do more, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get your my notifications, and you will be the first to know when I post a video. Instagram, I also post as soon as I post on here on YouTube, and you get updates throughout the week, and that's it. I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you had a good Christmas. Have a happy and safe and glamorous New Year, and I will see you guys in 2020.